Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a great day today. Today I'm going to be trying out something that I cannot believe that I'm actually trying out, which is the Natasha Denona Zendo Eyeshadow palette. I did not expect to have this palette in my hands, but I received it as a Mother's Day gift and I just really wanted to share it with you guys because I'm so in love with this product and I haven't even tried it out yet, and I've been waiting for the right moment to be able to sit down and play with it. So today I'm going to give you some swatches, an eyeshadow look, and just my overall thoughts about this beautiful palette. So if you want to see that, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, so it's still in its packaging because I did want to like show you guys. There's no personal info in case you're like, oh my god, what's that? Because I just really wanted to show you the packaging because it's all new to me. The only Natasha Denona palettes that I've tried, I've gone through BoxyCharm, like the 5-pan palettes, which are very simple. I was not gonna buy this at all. My husband was asking me, what do you want for Mother's Day? What kind of things do you like? And like, I love makeup. Like whenever anyone asks what I want, like I have a lot of makeup, but that's my hobby. Like that's what I enjoy. So I couldn't think of anything else that I wanted. And I just said, I like makeup, but I couldn't think of anything else either. Like anything that at the moment I really wanted. And when he asked me that, like that's when it was about to launch, and he kept seeing me like on my phone looking at it, and I was taking screenshots of the palette, and he found it on my phone. He's like, do you like this palette? I'm like, yeah, but no, don't even look at it. It's $65. I'm not gonna buy it. Like, don't think about it, because to me $65 is way too much for eyeshadow. Even though like her palettes, Natasha Denona's palettes, are very like pleasing to the eye, I just cannot imagine myself spending that much. I'm talking way too much. I'll get to the point, I promise. So he bought it for me, but I was not expecting to buy it. Either way, I'm going to do a test today to kind of test out the formula, the packaging, everything, and let you guys know if I think it's worth this $65. So I wanted to show you the packaging too because I really think that it's very interesting and kind of high quality in a way. So it comes in this little box. This was inside another box. I got it through Sephora. But once you open it up, I just found this interesting because some palettes that I get like come broken, and then like when you open it, you might already know that, but in case you don't, I just like to show things like this. So it's like inside this other packaging here, so it's so nice and protected in my opinion. I just really like that because I feel like it protects the palette. But either way, here's the Natasha Denona Zendo eyeshadow palette. Retails for $65, guys. Wow, that's crazy. And there are a total of 15 shadows in here. We're going to take a look inside right now. I was also extremely impressed with the actual palette itself, like the packaging. It feels really luxurious, just really beautiful, and like very good quality. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. Okay, you got a beautiful mirror, just really pretty mirror in here. I'm going to cover that up so I can show you guys the shadows. And here's the color story. I'm sure you've seen this everywhere, but I think this palette really caught my attention because the color story speaks my name to me. I am obsessed with green eyeshadow. If you guys seen my channel before, you know, like greens, emerald specifically. I'm obsessed with emerald. I was born in May. My birthday is May 30th. It's like the 5th time I've mentioned my birthday, but it's just, I feel like this month I've seen so much green being launched, and it's my birthday, and it's like May's birthstone is emerald. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. So I'm obsessed with emerald green, and I've seen so much of it lately, and it makes me so happy. So there's some emerald green and like some teal shades in here, and my other favorite kind of color story is like corals and peaches, and this is it. Like, and then you have some neutrals. I think it's like the perfect color story for me, and I really did not want to love it as much as I did when I was looking online. I didn't want to love it as much as I did, but I did. Like, I was looking at it and I couldn't help myself. So I was not going to be the one to buy it, but I'm so glad that my husband did buy it for me. So we're going to go ahead and play with it. I am going to swatch it for you guys, and then we're going to get into an eyeshadow look, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end. Okay guys, so I attempted to swatch it nicer than I usually do because, like, as you guys have seen in the past, if you've watched my old videos, I kind of sometimes swatch very like messy. I get like rushed. I don't know why I rush myself, but here's a swatch, and I'm even more in love now that I see a swatch because I feel like this palette has a lot of nice variety in it. You have neutrals, you have like peachy coral, springy, summery tones, and then you have smokiness going on, and green, but also like this beautiful teal, which, oh my gosh, so pretty. I think like very versatile. Like you can make it very like light for summer, like complementary to looks, like very light soft looks, but also you can use that in a very smoky look, like sort of in the inner corner or something like that. I don't know. The emerald is so pretty. Then you have this sort of like olive tone green down here, very interesting. And I think you have a nice mix of like neutral tones, cool tones, and warm tones. Like you have all different kinds of tones in here, so I think it's a very nice and versatile palette. So pretty. Everything's swatched super nicely. I'm debating what kind of look I want to create because I feel like I want to create a green look, but I really want to save something like that to like closer to my birthday. I also have another eyeshadow palette that's like emerald from BH Cosmetics. I don't know if you guys follow them, but they've been doing like birthstone, like a palette for each month, and I bought the May one because May is my birthday and I had to have it. So that look's gonna be all like emerald. So for some reason I really want to try a more like soft springy look, just because I don't know, it's calling my name. And I am also trying out like a tinted moisturizer today for another video. Sorry, like it's totally off track. So I kind of want to do something softer, so I think I might do something softer. But let me know in the comments. I don't know if you guys care about these kinds of videos, because I know I have a lot of people who follow me from BoxyCharm and Ipsy. Do you guys want to see more tutorials with this palette? Because I am definitely going to use it a lot, like in my personal life, just at home. But I don't know if you guys want to see more tutorials specifically with this palette. Let me know if you do, and I'll definitely film them. If you don't, that's totally fine. I have a lot of other palettes that I could do tutorials with, but I'm gonna decide what I'm gonna do, and then we'll get into the eyeshadow tutorial. But so far, guys, this palette is a dream. I don't think I will pay $65 yet. Like, I need to use it and see. I just don't like spending so much money for eyeshadow. But let's go ahead and get into the tutorial. Okay guys, the first thing that I'm going to do is prime my eyelids using the NYX eyeshadow base in the shade white. And I'm just going to use my finger to apply this all over my eyelids, getting near the brow bone. Okay guys, I always do these voiceover style, which I do like, but today I think I'm going to try to do it this way because my kids are playing outside and I feel like I have some sort of quiet for a while. So the first brush that I'm going to use is this small brush from Morphe. I call these a crease brush. For some reason, that's what I've always called them. Just a small brush, and there's no number on it. I am going to start off with this very pretty peachy color. It's really calling my attention, like it's calling my name right here, called Relief. Really pretty. I think this might be a very springy look today. And I'm gonna apply that towards the outer corner of my eye, and I'm gonna blend it into my outer crease. Wow, that's very pigmented. Okay, I think I went a little bit intense, and this color did turn out to be a little bit more, like it turned out darker, maybe because just of my skin tone. But I'm using this small blending brush from e.l.f. and I'm gonna dip into the color under that down here, which is called Calm. Seems a little bit lighter, and I'm gonna attempt just to blend out a little bit, but not too much, because I kind of do like the shape that I created. So I'm gonna very gently tap the color and attempt to blend, but keeping it very like small strokes, because I do not want to lose my shape or make it too big. I do that sometimes. So I decided to go for the gold shimmer just to attempt to get some contrast, because if I did like any of the pinky looking shimmers, I feel like it would just look super the same. So I'm using this very small brush from Morphe. It's a small lid brush. I'm using this very small one just because I want to try to be precise with my application. And again, I'm using the gold shimmer called Luster right here. I'm using this one just to attempt to get some contrast. And the look, I don't know, it was calling my name out of all the shimmers besides that teal one that I need to use. And I'm gonna apply this all over my lid. Yeah, getting towards near the outer corner. Wow, that's so pretty. Okay, so I was a little confused about what to do next, but I think I want to stay in the same coral sort of reddish family, just to, I don't know, kind of keep it together. And I'm going to dip into that red. I'm a little scared, but that red looking shadow Vigor, I'm not sure. This red right here, and I'm going to very gently pat it on the outer corner of my eye to see what happens. But I just really wanted to intensify it a little bit, and I just didn't want to use brown. I don't know why. I like the way that this is looking, the mix of like coral and gold, but let me try it out. See, that was a lot of pigment right there, right off the bat. So I'm using very gentle strokes and I'm blending towards the center lid. And then I'm gonna slowly go on the outer crease. I'm blending towards the center lid just so that I have a nice transition between the shimmer and my outer corner. And I don't have any harsh lines. I think it looks really pretty. It kind of looks almost like a sunset look, and I was not going for that, but I love it. I'm totally here for it. I think it's very deep, but it does like soften up if you blend, which I love. And so far I'm looking in the mirror, I like the way that it's looking. So I'm just gonna keep sort of going back and forth to get it softer. I'm blending it towards the outer part of my crease, just the outer part. And I'm also kind of like moving my brush back and forth to make sure that I don't have harsh lines right there. I'm going in with this small blending brush without adding any product to it, and I'm just gonna blend a little bit right here. I think that looks nice. And knowing me, I'm gonna apply a tiny little bit of shimmer just to perfect that shimmer. I don't want to lose, I don't want harsh lines, but I don't want the gold to disappear either. But so far I like the way that it's looking. I applied some black liner to my waterline on this side just to see how it looks. It's pretty basic, but I always just like to do that. So I'm gonna apply some black liner to my waterline. I'm using the Wonder Beauty Skyliner in Jet Black. Skyliner in Jet Black. And then I have to determine what I want underneath my lower lash line, just because I don't know if I want to keep it like super springy like these colors or do the opposite. Part of me just wants to use the green and blue shimmers, but I'll see, I have to decide. So I cleaned off my small brush and I'm gonna use this sort of dark smoky blue equilibrium I should say, underneath my lower lash line, like the outer part. And I think that I used the other teal, the front half. I just really want to use as many shadows as possible, so I'm applying it on the outer part of underneath my lower lash line. I'm also gonna flare out a little bit right underneath that coral, just to make it a little bit more fun. And this is really smoky, so be careful because I did get a little bit of fallout, but that was totally my fault because I went in with like a very heavy hand, so go in with a light hand. So I cleaned off my brushing and I dipped it into the baby blue flow, to this color flow right here, and I'm gonna apply that to the inner part of my lower lash line. For my inner corner, I am going to use this shimmer Yama down here, which is like a pinky rose gold shimmer with some specks of green, like lime green. I don't know why, that just really seems like the lightest shimmer in here. And I'm gonna connect it to that gold shimmer too. I think that looks so pretty so far, and I'm so happy that I've been able to use so many different colors. I think I'm gonna do a wing, like a simple wing, and the rest of my makeup, I'm trying to decide what to do, how dramatic to go today. So the liner turned out a lot more dramatic than I expected it to. That always happens to me. And I was going for a very simple look, and I feel like this is just very colorful and dramatic, but I'm totally fine with it. So I'm gonna apply some mascara and some dramatic lashes and just let it be dramatic, because apparently that's what I'm going for today. Okay guys, so this is actually how the look turned out. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. I am very pleased. I did not expect to go so colorful today. I was going for a very soft look, but this palette is so colorful. I feel like you kind of have to go and use many different colors because it's just so pretty. So the formula, amazing. I really love it. I love the versatility of the palette, and I'm very impressed. I want to do more looks with it. I want to do like a green look, a very neutral look, just using browns. This palette really inspires me to create more looks, and I love that. I went for a dramatic lash because I was trying not to do a very dramatic liner, but it turned out dramatic. For my lips, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in the shade Crush, which is sort of like a soft pink. I imagined it to be more neutral, but it is sort of like a soft pink. And then on top of that, I'm using the Ofra Cosmetics lip gloss in Natural. And yeah, that's what I'm wearing. I think it looks so pretty, the eyes. I'm very pleased, and I can't wait to play with this palette more. I'm so happy that my husband got it for me because, again, I don't think I would have spent the $65. I love the formula, but it just hurts me that it's so expensive. But I do love it, and I think it's worth it that I got it. But I don't know if I will go out and spend $65. I think there's some great palettes out there for a lot less, but I do really like it, and I'm glad that I have it in my collection now. Let me know if you guys want more looks from this palette, and I'll definitely create some whenever I get some time. That's gonna be the end of today's video. I love the palette. I'm very happy with it. I don't think I would pay $65, but I am very happy with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to subscribe before you go, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys. Mwah.